Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Tina, dentist appointment. Might be a little late. Tina literally got home right now. Tina, you have like perfect timing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, all right. I'm in my new studio that I'm just trying to get organized. Uh-oh, what's going on? Everything's beeping at me. Let me quit that so it stops beeping at me. Let's quit that so it stops beeping at me, and quit that so it stops beeping at me. Oh my gosh. So it's my first day that I've been like doing work inside my new studio, and it's not completely set up. It's basically like a white box right now. But I have my big table all set up, my big work desk, um, and I have my plan for the walls. I just have to go and get the stuff I need to finish the walls. So by this time next week, fingers crossed, it will all be ready. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm very excited about that. Yeah. So, Tina, how are you? What's new? What's happening? How was your dentist appointment? I've got to make a dentist appointment. Yes, the big work desk that I built. Do you want to see it? I know you do. All right. I will show you. Can you see this view? Like that's this is the one side, and like I hesitate to open this door because it's like a mess in there because I've just shoved stuff in there without organizing it or do anything with it. But like it's got shelves like this on the inside. And then if you come around to the other side, and again, I hesitate to show you this because it's like, what? It's just like open shelves on the other side. And like you can see, it comes up to like my waist. It's like a good work table height, standing desk height. So I love it. I totally love it. All day today, I like stood right here and did my work stuff and took phone calls. And I was like, yeah, I love it. Yeah, it turned out as great as I thought it was going to. Hey, Christina. Hope everyone is well. Listening to something, not sure yet as my focus is off in left field while getting things done. All right. Boop the like button right on its nose. Thanks, Christina. All right. My dentist appointment was good. Good. You have cavities or like anything else that has to happen, or just cleaned it up, got it all ship shape? I need to go get. This has been on my to-do list for since I got back from the US. So 4 or 5 months now that go make a dentist appointment or go to the dentist has been on my list. I know, thank you. And I haven't done it yet. So Tina, you're like my hero today that not only did you have an appointment, you went to your appointment. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. It's been it's been almost a year. No, that's not true. It's been a good 6 months, solid 6, 7 months, 8 months since I've been to the dentist. I gotta go. I'm reading Catch of the Day by Kristen Higgins, but I'm gonna be starting my first thriller today. What's the thriller? I have to do it before the sun goes down. What thriller are you reading? Because I didn't think I liked thrillers. But last year I read like a few thrillers, and turns out I really do like them, as long as they're not like super scary. Which for me, I guess, is anything where like people are getting brutally murdered or brutally attacked. Although the book I just read, people were being tortured. So maybe I'm okay with that. I don't know. And ghost things, like supernatural, paranormal thrillers. Don't like that. I only have 2 more appointments of fillings. Oh, good. I recently learned that cleanings are really important. I know it's not just brushing your teeth. No, they are really important. And I think you're supposed to go like every 6 months. And I was doing really good. And then I just started not going last fall, or it's been like 8 months. What? I'm going to be starting Pretty Little Wife by Darby Kane. Interesting. All right. You'll have to let me know what you think of it, because one of the things I want to try to read more this year of is more like mystery, thriller, suspense, because I really, really did like that last year, reading those. So yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a psychological thriller about a woman who murders her husband and then loses the body. Oh no. You gotta hate it when that happens. When you're like, murdered my husband. Let me go bury the body. Oh shit, where's the body? All right, that sounds kind of cool. So today I think I kind of was waiting to see if Mika was going to come, because the book that I'm reading, I kind of think Mika recommended it last year, maybe like a long, long time ago. It's been on my Kindle for a while, and I finally was like, you know what? I got to read this book. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's on my Kindle. I don't know why I bought it, but in the back of my head, I'm thinking it's because Mika was talking about it and it sounded good. It's like a riff on, I don't even know if it's a riff. I'm having a hard time getting into it, because by the time I start reading it at night, I'm like falling asleep. So I'm going to read it during reading sprints at 5 o'clock, because I will not be falling asleep. Yeah. It's called The Chosen and the Beautiful. Let me see. Let me show you how do I get to the cover? Go to, how am I only on chapter 3? Well, because I keep falling asleep. Okay, it's this. Can you see that? The Chosen and the Beautiful. It's like, so the characters in it are like Gatsby, like Jay Gatsby is in it, Daisy from The Great Gatsby. Like all of the characters from The Great Gatsby are in it, and they're having parties at like Leonardo DiCaprio's house. So I'm like trying to figure it out, because I'm like, I don't understand what's going on yet. So Christina's going to read The Color Purple. Oh, you know what? I haven't read that for a really long time, but is it like the 40th or 50th anniversary or something? Like, because I keep seeing Oprah doing stuff about The Color Purple. Is it some big anniversary of the movie, maybe? I don't know. Very cool. And it fits a prompt on a bingo board. Are you doing the same bingo? Sorry, I have something. I was sick all last week. We went to a Christmas concert on the 23rd, and like 3 out of the 4 people that I was sitting with got COVID, tested positive for COVID. So I was like, oh, I must have COVID, but I tested negative. So either I didn't do the test right, which is possible, or I just don't have COVID. I have something else, because everybody else that I went with had COVID. But so now I just have like that little cough that won't go away. My journal's looking great. I couldn't tell you anything about either book I started this year. That's a little bit how I feel. I read one book already called The 5 a.m. Club, because Facebook would not leave me alone about it. I kept seeing ads for the book everywhere, and I was like, fine, I will just read this stupid book. And so I read it, and guess what happened? I did not get up at 5 o'clock today. I fear that I will not be joining the 5 a.m. club, even though I did feel like it's probably good advice or good principles. Yeah, anyway, can't tell you about either book. You do remember somebody talking about it on my sprints. That's why I feel, oh wait, was it Christina? Christina was the one telling maybe. It's a banned book. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you talking about this book, The Chosen and the Beautiful, or are you talking about The Color Purple? Is The Color Purple a banned book? I feel like it might be. I know that it's a musical. It is. The Color Purple is a banned book. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it. And is that the prompt on your bingo card? Is read a book that's on the banned list? Wow. But you also read The Chosen and the Beautiful One. Oh, so this is a book recommendation I got from you, Christina. And like, do you remember that you liked it? Or maybe you were just talking about it on the sprint and it sounded good, but you hadn't finished it. Yeah, the banned book is the prompt. Oh my gosh, that's a good book to read then for your bingo card. Now I feel like I should read it. I haven't read it. I haven't read the book in, like, I might have been in high school. Does that sound right? I don't know. A long time ago. All right, it was weird, but it had the Gatsby thing going on. Yeah, I'm only on chapter 3. And I'm well into the Gatsby thing, but I can't figure out. Yeah, I'm sort of like not sure what else is going on. Like why I'm basically reliving The Great Gatsby. But I suppose I'm in only chapter 3. I'm like 10% of the way into the book. Things have to happen that are not in The Great Gatsby, right? So we'll see. All right, so are you guys ready? I love that we have a mystery resolved, that now I know where I got this book from. Sorry. It gets better than the beginning. Okay, good. Because I feel like I've had to go back and reread stuff because one, I'm just tired at night. So it's 5:12. All right, so what do you guys think? Why don't we do like a 45-minute sprint? Because that will put us back, that'll put us back together again at the beginning, at the top of the hour. And by the way, you guys, we need to talk about if we want to do pick a book and talk about it during sprints. Like, so maybe we'll talk about that when we come back at the top of the hour, right? It's not The Great Gatsby. He's just in it. Ooh, and there's a magical aspect. Ooh, all right. I'm kind of interested in that. Hey, Skylar. Skylar, you are just in time. We are about to start our very first sprint, and we're going to go for like 45 minutes until the top of the hour. So let me just fix my banner here. Sky, how are you? What's happening? What's new? Are you going to read? I'm reading. Christina's reading. Tina's reading. Tina, are you knitting or crocheting while you're reading or listening? Let me fix my banner. All right, let's see. We'll chat at the break. We're reading until the top of the hour. It makes me sound Irish, right? Top of the hour. I didn't even say that Irish. I don't know how to say it. All right. All right. Is that a smiley face or a sad face? It's a smiley face, right? I feel like I need to turn my face to do that. The Christmas Clash. Ooh, I love, Sky, that you're still reading a Christmassy themed one. The Christmas Clash. Probably cleaning. All right, that's a productive use of time. It's a smiley. I thought it was, but when I first looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, is she frowning or smiling? I don't know what that is. All right. Okay, friends, I'm going to set this banner up and then I'll see you guys at the top of the hour. Cool. Have fun. See you soon. All right. I am better at reading at 5 o'clock at night than I am at reading at right before I sleep. Yeah, that was actually a very productive reading sprint for me. So, yeah. Sky got caught up on my buddy read, the Christmas book. Very good. Now I think I'm going to read something else, but I don't know what. What are you thinking? Read the first 3 chapters of Pretty Little Life and made hot chocolate. And then I did a couple things to get set up to clean. All right. The preparing for the cleaning is very important. What are you cleaning? Your room? Hot chocolate does sound good. I just have some, I've been drinking hot tea all day. And if I had thought, I could have made some hot chocolate when I went in, but instead because I didn't want any more tea. It's a bit bitter. I was kind of done with the tea. So I just did like hot lemon water, but hot chocolate would have been even better. So when I finish this, I'm going to make hot cocoa. Cleaning my room. It's been a mess for a month. I know. Well, I feel like the holidays, everything gets crazy. Like I always do a really big Christmas clean right before Thanksgiving because I know that like my house is just, I'm not going to clean. I'm not going to stay on top of it. I'm like, the kitchen is going to be a mess. And the living room just has like Christmas tree in it, right? So it's not like I'm going to be constantly like doing stuff. But now all of that is gone. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to start tidying and cleaning. I need to do it both. My cupboards, especially my kitchen, is a disaster. So that's on my schedule of things to do this weekend. Tina, I didn't even see your comment before I said that. I just saw Vivian's cup and I thought, hot cocoa sounds good. I know, everybody's like into the hot cocoa. Yeah, I do like cocoa. And it's cold everywhere. I was trying to deep clean my room before Thanksgiving, but I didn't totally finish before I went to my brother's house. So when I came back, my room was a mess. Yeah. And then, I understand. I totally do. So I am lucky in some sense that I have a small apartment. So when I do like a big clean, it's like it doesn't take very long to do because like my apartment is small enough that like I mean, unless I'm actually going to wash the walls and things, it's a couple of hours at the most. So that's kind of cool. But I did clean the living room when I took the tree down. And by clean, I mean I vacuumed. So I don't know if that's really clean, but I had to straighten things up too. So yeah, and I rearranged the furniture. That's cleaning, sort of. I need a good dust because things get very dusty in my house. So hey, you guys, should we talk for a minute about doing book club sprint things, or should we save this conversation for another day? Another day, another venue. Because I feel like there was some conversation about doing, like picking a book and talking about it. Skylar says, yes. I know, Sky, this will be the first time you do it with us. It'll be super fun. Sure, why not? Tina says. I can't think of any reason. Well, I could think of 5 reasons why not, but yeah. Oh, except Tina, you and I were like, we're not picking a book because we've already picked the books for the last 2. So it was going to be, I think Mika was going to like pick a book. So do you guys want to do it like where my sprints are just book club sprints, or do you want to, because I don't know. How would we even do this? I like how we did it last time, where like we read, I don't know, 5 chapters, or we read like 30 minutes worth of reading and then talked for 15 minutes or 20, whatever, and then read 30 more minutes and talked again. I thought that was super fun, but I almost feel like, I don't know that I feel like we might, if we pick a different kind of book, it'll be long, like we're not going to be able to get through it in 2 sessions, right? Like that was crazy last time. Yeah, that's the only reason why maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Yeah, because I think they were going to pick a book for us. Do I have an extra day of the week that I could sprint? It would be nice to keep Wednesday sprints and then have book club sprints. And the answer to that question is not really. Unless it's like a Saturday or every other Sunday, but I don't know that I want to commit to a Saturday. And every other Sunday is probably not that helpful. What if we just did, okay, let me think about this. Because, and I don't know what the schedule is going to be either with my class coming up. In fact, I actually don't even know if I need to be in a Zoom. Hang on, let me check. I don't know if I have my class tonight or not. I'm gonna think, oh wait, hang on a second. Important information. Wednesday until, okay, so no, I don't have class tonight, but starting next Wednesday, I do. Oh, crap. Next Wednesday, the call is actually at 5 o'clock, the exact time that we're doing this. Shoot, that's not good news. Okay, anyway, now I'm just like thinking out loud to myself, and this is boring. So let's see. I don't know what to say. I know. Okay, that's fair. If you're comfortable having some Wednesdays be book club sprints, that works. I am definitely comfortable with either every Wednesday or just some Wednesdays. Or we could even go like month to month. Like if we wanted to pick a book and 1 month we pick a book and Wednesdays are book club sprints and we're talking about that book every Wednesday during sprints. And then the next month it's just regular reading sprints. We could do something like that. Christina, what'd you have for lunch? I am starving. I am so hungry. I had cookies for breakfast and that was 8-9 hours ago. And I'm so hungry. Yeah, Christina, have you thought of a book club book? Or even like a genre. I know Mika said no romance. And Mika and I both said no erotica. But we're up for everything else. And should it be a book that nobody's read, so that it's brand new to all of us? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, so maybe we could every other month pick a book and do Wednesday sprints would be book club. And then the next month, not. Oh no, my laptop likes to stop a tab if I'm not on it. And when I switch back, I have to reload. Yeah. Oh, sandwiches. You know what? This morning, I was like, I really should go to the supermarket and I really should buy stuff to make sandwiches because I know that at 6 o'clock tonight, I'm going to want sandwiches. But guess what I didn't do? I didn't go to the supermarket because then I was like, oh, I can go to the supermarket tomorrow because I still have like eggs and potatoes and onions and cheese, and I can throw it into like an omelet-y thing and have that for dinner, which is true. It's totally true. And which is probably what I'm going to be eating for dinner in like an hour and a half. I think a new book would be good. Okay. Every other month works, and a new book to all of us sounds good. All right. Then we are all on the same page. We just need a title. Oh, and didn't we say also something that's like Kindle Unlimited or something that we can get, like Kindle or Everand or whatever we're doing, or Audible or something, so that all of us can actually get it, is another like criteria. Ooh, what about a historical fiction with some magic in it, written by a BIPOC author? Sky, do you have something in mind? Do you have like Salt and Broom by Sharon Lynn Fisher? All right, hang on, let me look at this. Salt and Broom. Salt and Broom. Sharon Lynn Fisher. Ooh, I like the title. I like the cover. Ooh. Ooh. All right, should I read this? What it's about? A gifted healer unravels the mysteries of a cursed estate and its enigmatic owner in a witchy retelling of Jane Eyre. Can I tell you though, I feel like I tried to watch Jane Eyre on Netflix one time and it was too scary. I'm such a wimp if I can't even watch Jane Eyre. All right. Salt and Broom make this room safe and tight against the night. Ooh, it's going to be scary. Okay. Trunks packed with potions and cures, Jane Eyre sets out on a crisp, clear morning in October to face the greatest challenge of her sheltered girls' school existence. A shadow lies over Thornfield Hall and its reclusive master, Edward Rochester, and he's hired her only as a last resort. Jane stumbles again and again as she tries to establish a rapport with her prickly new employer, but he becomes the least of her worries as a mysterious force seems to work against her. The threats mount around both Jane and Rochester, who's becoming more intriguing and appealing to her by the day. Jane begins to fear her herb healing and protective charms may not be enough to save the man she's growing to love from a threat darker and more dangerous than either of them imagined. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know, is the author's name Hold In? I don't know. Okay, it is not very long and it's on Kindle Unlimited. The cover, I know the cover is really cool, but scary. I can't type right. Skylar's like typing fast and like getting it all confused. It's listed as fantasy, historical fiction, and gothic. All right, Salt and Broom sounds great, and it's on KU. I don't think my suggestion was. You don't think your suggestion was great? It's a romance, but not smutty. And the romance is not front. It seems pretty romantic. I don't know how Mika will feel about that. It may be dark enough that Mika doesn't care. All right, so why don't we let's not make a decision on that now. Because we need to see about Mika and whoever else. Oh, I don't think my suggestion's on Kindle Unlimited. All right. What is your suggestion? Because if there's another way we can all get it, that could work too. But I guess let's see what Mika thinks about if it's a retelling of Jane Eyre, which I guess is a romance, but I never think of it as a romance because it just seems creepy. It's a creepy story to me. Woman of Light by Callie Fardo Anstein. Okay, I'm going to look at that one. Woman of Light. Woman of Light. All right. Ooh, it's a national bestseller. A dazzling cinematic, intimate, lyrical epic of betrayal, love, and hate that spans 5 generations of an indigenous Chicano family in the American West. This sounds good. It's not on Kindle Unlimited. But I might have to get it anyway. Just if we don't do it for a book club, I might have to get it anyway. It sounds fantastic, Sky. All right, it's not romantic. Jane Eyre isn't either. Yeah, I don't think of Jane Eyre as being very romantic, but it is a romance. If you saw Jane Eyre, that would make sense. Yeah. It's so dark, Jane Eyre, Mr. Rochester, and yeah. Yeah, The Woman of Light is not on Kindle Unlimited for me either. I wonder if it's on Everand. And this is how I get in trouble with all of these books that then end up on my Kindle. And at the end of the year, like The Chosen and the Beautiful, I'm like, where did this book come from? Both suggestions have audiobook. Woman of Light is about 45 minutes longer than Salt and Broom in the audiobook. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. How, let me see, is Woman of Light on Everand? Let's see. Sometimes stuff that I can't get on Kindle Unlimited, I can get on Everand. Woman of Light. Oh, not Kite. Woman of Light. Not Kite. There we go. All right, what do we got here? Oh, no, nothing. No. All right, so if we wanted to do Woman of Light, we'd have to buy it. All right, what else we got? Not on KU. Sorry, haha, it was a book of the month book. Well, I'm like, I might literally put it on my list to read in next month anyway. Ooh, The Lines We Leave Behind. Okay, let's look at this one. The Lines We Leave Behind. Oh, I love the cover of this one too. Mesmerizing, deeply affecting story of treachery, deception, sacrifice, and loss. Historical, England, 1947. Oh my God, a young woman finds herself under close observation in an insane asylum, charged with a violent crime she has no memory of committing. Oh my God, this is the one I want to read. This one gets my vote. Tina, is that one on, is The Lines We Leave Behind? Can you get that on Audible? It's about an hour longer than Women. So we just keep getting longer and longer books. Oh no. Oh no. I did add that to my want to read list. Those I know. I put Skylar's on my list too. Someone was talking about this on my sprints the other day. The Lines We Leave Behind, someone was talking about. Was it Christina? I don't know why. My immediate gut reaction to this one was, yeah, that's the one I want to read. As she tries to make sense, she remembers wartime in Yugoslavia. She and her lover risked everything to carry out dangerous work resisting the Germans. How did she come to be trapped in a living nightmare? I don't know, but I would like to know. I feel like that gives us good stuff to talk about. How does she become trapped in a living nightmare? But is it really long? It's 319 pages to read. How long is it on audiobook? Is it long? Ooh, is she really a violent criminal? Or was she betrayed? I think she was probably betrayed. I was going to start it, but I got distracted. Oh, it was Christina talking about it. Okay. Keeper of Enchanted Rooms. I want to get some historical fiction. Okay, what's this Keeper? 11 hours and 37 minutes. That's a long book. That's a long book, isn't it? Yeah. Because if we read an hour every sprint, that's 11 days, 11 sprints that it's going to take us to do. That's like a 3-month. It's going to take us 3 months to read that book on sprints. Okay. What's this Keeper of Enchanted Rooms? Oh, hang on. I got to start saving some of these into my add to list. Okay. What's this other one you said? Keeper of Enchanted Rooms. Keeper of Enchanted. Oh, book 1. There's a whole bunch of I like this one too. I like the cover of this one. This one looks like a cozy mystery to me though. Is it? House of Haunted History and Ill Temper. Make yourself at home in this beguiling novel of love, magic, and danger. Well, I like love, magic, and danger. This could be a good one. Keeper of Enchanted Rooms. Historical fiction. Yes. Okay, we were, yeah. I know. I think Hedgehog Hollow I don't know why it felt like it took us forever to read it. And I kept thinking we were going to be almost done with it. And then we weren't. And maybe it's because we had a lot to talk about. I don't know. And that's at 1 time speed though, too. Okay. I feel like Keeper of Enchanted Rooms is 331 pages. It has audio with it, but I don't know how long it is. Enchanted Rooms is just as long as Hedgehog Hollow. Do you think Hedgehog Hollow, it took us what am I saying? It took us 4 or 5 sprints to get through Hedgehog Hollow. But if we're doing it in a month, that's 4 or 5 sprints. So something that's about the same length of Hedgehog Hollow, we could do in a month of Wednesdays, right? Especially since we're only reading and talking once a week, we can do some of the reading in between, right? Like we can read 5 chapters on the sprint, then talk about it. And then we read 5 chapters or whatever it is, 30 minutes of the book, and then we talk about it. And then when that Wednesday is over, everybody reads the next 5 chapters, the next 30 minutes. And when we come back the next Wednesday, we'll start talking about what we read. Yeah. And then we read 30. So we can do some of it maybe in between times too. All right. So it's 10.5 hours on audio at 1 time speed. Is that right? I was reading Hedgehog with my eyes too. But I think Tina and Mika were both audiobooking it maybe. Or we could do sprints together in DM. Yeah. Yeah. I can't read that fast. I'm at like 1.5, 2 times at most. Yeah. I can't believe you guys are listening to these audiobooks at 3.5 speed. It's talking like this. They'll be talking like this. I can't believe they're talking like this. I can't even understand myself when I'm talking like that. Yeah. I tried to do the audiobook last summer and I just was never able to really concentrate on what was going on. I felt like I was missing things. Are we doing weekly sprints? Yeah, I think we'll do like the every Wednesday. And then Tina has hers on Monday, but I don't think we could do a book club sprint for one of Tina's, but I don't know if Tina, you want to just keep yours regular sprints. We could just read it during those. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know it was part of a series, so that's something to consider too. Yeah, Keeper of Enchanted Rooms it's a 3-book series. #1 bestseller in historical fantasy. I think it sounds good. Okay, so you know what? We have like a couple of options. I want to save this one too. How about, here's what I propose. I propose that we take those like 3 or 4 options and we'll put them into the Sky, are you in the DM group with us on Instagram? The Treehouse. Are you in the Treehouse group? Like, let's put those titles and authors in there, and then everyone can sort of have a look. And we can do like a vote. We can see like which one we want to do, like taking into account how long it is and taking into account like if we're just going to do my sprints on Wednesdays, like what we, and then we'll choose a book from there and then we can start it. Maybe not next week because all of a sudden I realize my class next week is at the exact same time as our sprint is supposed to be. So I won't be doing reading sprints next week. Womp womp. Yeah, we could do mine on Mondays. Okay, so we could maybe like hijack one of your Monday sprints if we had to. We sprint for about 3 to 4 hours a week. For 4 weeks, that's 12-ish hours. Probably 3 hours on Wednesday because it's late here. Well, yeah, 3 hours on any day because it's like if we start at 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I could go until 9. I could do 4 hours if we had to. If I had a pizza to eat while I was doing it. Oh, she's not. Sky, we'll add you to the group. Yeah. Oh, here we go. You're ahead of me, Tina. What are the options you want to add? Yeah, the IG chat. You're in there, right, Christina? In the IG chat, the Treehouse. Okay. I'll let Sky put her Instagram name in. And then we'll go back. Oh, hang on. Christina might have just done it. Okay. 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 The Lines We Leave Behind is the one book. The other book, Keeper of Enchanted Room. Oh my God, you're doing them all. I'm just going to stop because Christina is on it. Christina has it under control. I think Skylar's Instagram name is the same. I kind of think it's the same as her YouTube name, but hang on a second. Let me find her. Where are you? Yeah, it's B or little B here. writes, Skylar's IG name is B. I think that's it. And there may or may not be spaces or whatever in there. Just those three. I thought there were 4, but maybe it's just those 3. It is confusing. And I know why it's confusing, because you have to be like surreptitious about your name. You have a bad word in there. I put 2 in. It's just those 3. It's confusing. Oh, there's no spaces. Okay, sorry, I screwed it up. Sorry, Skylar. Yeah. Keeper of Enchanted Rooms, Salt and Broom. The Lines We Leave Behind. I thought there was another one. Sorry, I'm scrolling. We're all scrolling. I know that we're all scrolling back. Oh, the Woman of Light? Oh, no, because that one we can't do Kindle Unlimited. That was just one we were going to read anyway for fun. Okay, yes, so it's those 3. All right, so yeah, I say, so let's take, let's discuss in the Instagram comments what we want to do, which book we want to choose. There you go. I had to change the to zeros. Oh, okay. Sorry, Tina, I made it complicated for you. Yeah, so let's figure out in there like when we want to do it. And I can't do sprints next Wednesday, but I should be able to do the Wednesday after. What date is the Wednesday after? Is it the 15th? Oh, it's the 17th. Okay, you know what? I'm making an executive decision that I'll do it on the 17th. Yeah. So maybe we can start on the 17th. Apologies, guys. So sorry, oh, no way. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Tina, did you add me? I'm not seeing anything. I see you've been added. Can you refresh? Tina added. I just added you. It's okay. Jane Eyre, let's go. All right, we've already got people weighing in. That's hilarious. Ooh, it's going to get interesting. All right. Hey, should we do another reading sprint? I feel like I got us all. There's nothing yet. I see you've been added. And when I click on your thing, Skylar, it is you. Huh. It says you're added. Oops, hang on. I feel like it says you're added. Oh, she got it. She's in. Okay. Do you prefer Skylar or Sky? We've been chatting for 35 minutes. I know. I took us off track a little bit, but Look, reading sprints. We're talking about reading, and we've now got like 4 great titles for us all to like go figure out if we want to read. Oh, it was in my requests. Okay, yes, you must accept us, Skylar. Oh, she likes Skylar. Okay. All right. So, should we do another sprint? So if we do, should we go until like a quarter after, which is about 40 minutes? We can go until a quarter after. Does that sound like fun for you guys? I can read another couple chapters. And maybe get some hot cocoa. We're reading until a quarter after. Yeah? Is everybody okay with that? Okay, I'll try to remember that. I might not sometimes, but I will try. I know, I'll try to. Christina, do you call your son, daughter, Sky? Yep, sounds good. Okay, we're in. 15 after sounds good. All right, here we go then. 15 minutes after. I'll see you guys then. Have happy reading. Sorry, I was trying to finish my chapter before quarter after, and I failed. I'm still in the middle of the chapter. Moving on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, now I have many, many pages. All right. Anyway. All right. So how did you guys do? I'm enjoying my book. I'm about 28% in, and at least I'm getting used to like who the people sort of are. I'm not sure what's going to happen here with Daisy and Gatsby and whoever the narrator is. Actually, I don't. Jordan. Yeah, don't know. Ah, Christina calls him Sky. All 4 names when he's in trouble. Yeah. All right, so quarter after, the question now is always, do we do another sprint? Or do we, because it's still early, but I need to finish by 8. So that is a good question, right? Do we do another? We could do a short one. Let's see. Hey, I was distracted. I got to chapter 10 and I was chatting. Yeah, I'm liking this book all right. I'll probably keep reading it until I finish this week. It's getting more interesting. So what do you think we should do? It's like 7:18. I am hungry. I was telling another sprint about our book club. Oh, good. See if anybody else wants to come and do it. Were they giving recommendations? Were they like, read this book, read that book? What about this book? What about that one? I think we have 3 like really good choices. I don't know which one I would pick. I would pick them all, but I need to look and see like legit how long they are and how long I think it'll take us to do it, because I don't want another scenario where it's like taking us forever, you know? I know, I think they do all sound good. I do. I guess we'll have to see what Mika thinks. Yep. All right, Christina, what do you think? Should we do another sprint or are we done here for tonight? We could pick all of them and have our next 3 months covered. Oh, for sure. And I feel like every time we mention one, like I almost am afraid to go back and look in the Treehouse group, because I feel like there's probably 5 more books that people are like, no, let's do this one. What about this one? What about that one? What about this one? I feel like that's the danger when you start getting into like book recommendations, is that everybody's like, Here, there's another one. Why don't we do this one? We could do that one. And then all of a sudden we have like 200 books that we could possibly read. And nobody can make a decision because there's too many. Tina read about half a chapter, got something to eat, and was talking to my dad. I need to get something to eat. It's up to you. I'm sprinting all day and it's only 2:30. Yeah, I need to get something to eat. I am hungry. I gotta plan Wednesday sprints better with my food situation. Like I feel like on Wednesdays, maybe I just need to have a super late lunch, like around 4 o'clock, right before sprints. Because by the time it's like 6:30, 7:30, like it is now, I am so hungry. And all I can think about is going to make dinner. So are other people sprinting? I feel like I don't want to leave you guys if you want to keep sprinting and there's nowhere to go. But if other people are sprinting, I don't mind leaving you guys and you jump over there. I don't know. Yeah, 2:30 in Michigan or Minnesota? Michigan? Stacy is still sprinting. Okay. All right. Then maybe this is where I leave you. And Bonnie just started at 2 with Vanessa. Oh, okay, cool. All right. So then you know what? I think this is where I leave you for this week. Oh my gosh, everybody. All right, everybody's sprinting. All right. Well, you can go bounce around everywhere. And I am going to go make some dinner. And I will probably not pop in on the other sprints tonight, but I might see you in another sprint over the weekend in somebody's sprints. And I'll probably see you on Monday at Tina's. So you are welcome. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And thanks for coming and hanging out with me, Christina. I'll see you next time. Bye.